Okay, so I'm on. Okay, hello everyone. This is a video helpful for those who are fighting a fever of some kind, which I catch all the time. I've just gotten used to it. I usually catch twice a year, sometimes more than that. It just comes with living in a city like H-Town where the weather changes a lot. So this is a pre-intro. I'm gonna try to go through this as quickly as possible. Please keep in mind, in the spring, summer time, always carry a small handkerchief, wipe rag to wipe your forehead and neck. Okay, because to make a long story short, the temperature changes every time you step in a store, a car, a bus, etc. And it really does help to wipe your neck, forehead, etc. to keep, from your body changing, temperature change. First thing happens, you're going to get a sore throat, you're going to get a little dizzy, and then comes a fever, and that fever lingers around. It don't want to go nowhere. It's like, hey, it's like it brings a camping kit, the tent, the backpack, the igloo. The fever doesn't want to go nowhere. First thing you're gonna get is symptoms of sore throat, stuffy nose, and then that fever. Here it comes. So keep that in mind. Try to keep a handkerchief, wipe rag, anything around the springtime, summertime to keep sweat off your neck, forehead, etc. Moving on. This is basically tips. Everyone's different. Everyone has different bodies, different chemistry, etc. But this is something that's helped me and others over 20 years because I've been dealing with fevers ever since I was a little kid. Okay, basically, to make a long story short, I'm zipping through this fast. That's the backside of it. The front side. Let's see. Blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. Okay, besides the fact of getting fresh air, okay, keep your AC off unless you have to have it on. Keep it on around 70, 80 degrees. It just depends on what works for you. Fresh air is good. It helps your sinuses, helps your throat, helps your lungs. AC off is very helpful. Sweating is helpful. You don't want to sweat too much, but sweating is helpful. Getting exercise, okay, because for some reason it helps. It helps get rid of fever. Okay, so zipping through this, try to keep your hands, was something my grandmother told me years ago, out of water. Well, it goes a little bit more technical than that. Your hands can be in and out of water if you're washing, but make sure that the water is the room temperature of the room. For example, I have the bad habit of washing my hands and my face and stuff in hot water when I got the AC up to 60, but it's really blowing something like 45. That can catch you sick. So try to keep your hands, if you're washing or cleaning or something like that, in room temperature. Whatever the room is, try to keep the water temperature of that because your pores, they're going to get open and exposed. Moving on. Number one. See this right here? Plasticware. Plasticware is good. For the simple fact, you don't have to wash it. Every time you gotta wash dishes, you're dealing with having to fight bacteria, and it makes things real complicated. So keep plasticware, cups, spoons, plates, super helpful. Okay, trying to hold this cell phone here. That is very important. Whichever order you want to use, but that's very important. Number two, fresh garlic. It's right here. Amazing wonders. It opens up, your sinuses, your throat, your chest, your lungs. Garlic, amazing wonder. Seriously, old-fashioned remedy works. You don't have garlic powder works. Mint works. Mint candy, any type of mint works. Fresh lemon, if you don't have fresh lemon, this works. If you are a minor, well, if you're a minor, whatever the age is, I guess in some countries it's 21 and others higher. If you're a minor, then you got to stick with this, cough drops, cough syrups, stuff like this. But if you are an adult, the drinking age, whatever country, in America, it's usually 21 and up. This works. Now, I don't drink, but I've heard that this works. I've heard that one shot of this really clears up your sinuses and throat and all that stuff. And I remember when I used to drink, it is extremely helpful. But only if you're an adult. Only if you're an adult. An adult. So those are the four things. Sorry, two things. The last, third, and most important thing, brushing your teeth. 3 times a day, 4 times a day, brushing your teeth. Okay? A lot of people don't want to do it because you're feeling sick. You're tired, you're weak, but it helps. And flossing. Flossing. So when you brush, make sure you brush the roof of your mouth, your tongue, and your gums. And because most of the bacteria hides in your sinuses and your throat, that's where it camps out at. So, to make a very long story short, hopefully that was helpful to you. I've had many questions over what helps and what doesn't help. That's what helped me and many others for 20 years. Hopefully that was helpful, and thank you for your time. Peace. I'm out.